Hello everybody, this is Bench85. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 17, Season 3. My volume is really loud on my end, that's better. Now I can hear myself think a little bit. We are headed to the shop, like we usually do, it seems, on an early morning beginning of a video. And we have a couple items that we need to pick up. Well, mostly just one, I guess. So let's go talk to our attendant here. Hey guys, what can you do for me? Well, see, I kind of want to get into logging here. And I think we just want to use this guy. We haven't used this in a long time. I did not know that this thing could be set up for bale configuration, which is kind of cool. But we are going to use this as a wood configuration item. Still have plenty of money. And what it should allow us to do is pick up a bunch of logs here. Now obviously we have no options to do anything right now because you have to be in the operator seat when you're doing this, but basically we're going to load up as big of logs as we can get in here, and we're going to take it to the shop here to sell as wood. I just want to see how this works out. I'm hoping that if we don't have little pieces like we had before, we can make some money out of it. Whether that's true or not, I'm not sure. Otherwise, we might just be wood chipping stuff like we've done in the past. Although this time we don't have to travel quite so far for wood chips. Now, we're going to be working over by fields, what, 25, 26, I believe it is? Let's go this way. I believe those are the numbers. Luckily, the snow is not very deep, so it's really not slippery like it usually gets. But we do have snow, it looks like, coming in on Saturday. I just like that you can see all the little corn stalks there. This spring, I'd also like to do some adjustments to some of our fields here. Obviously, we're going to do some adjustments where we're going to cut down some trees. But there's also a couple fields I want to make some adjustments to, just to kind of extend things a little bit. The snow looks really good along there. Looks like snow that got blown across the little berm there. I like how that looks. It looks really good. So right up in here is where I want to work. So we can drive anywhere we want here because we got our field off, although we're still kicking up mud, which is interesting. So, I don't know if I've noticed that before. It sounds like I'm walking on snow. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I guess this little gal here is going to be our first victim. Why it's a gal, I don't know. Looks like right about there is the lowest we can go. Oh, it fell in a good direction at least. Ooh. That was not a good amount of lag there. That kind of worries me. Unless it was just an autosave. Oh yeah, I forgot that we got this guy. It's telling me that I have... Yeah, I had corn on it. Yeah, it's not really telling me much as far as that goes. Are you able to look at trees? Fir tree, 100%. Oh yeah, because you can measure how far along they are when you cut them up. So let's just see how this handles this. I'm going to back this in a little bit better here. Like so. We don't need the tractor running because this guy will run on its own, I believe. Oh, there's a hitch adjustment too now. If we go left control Z. Okay, this will put our supports down. Okay, that still does that. So let's go back to our arm here. Started to think that maybe I don't have enough reach. I don't think I can get it. Gosh, that's close though, isn't it? Well, not anymore. Alright, so if we do this, and we try to back up, will it let us? It will. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so let's grab it near the end, because that will make the most sense. Oop. That was backwards from what I expected. So we'll turn it, like so. We bring it in, try to line it up with the arm as much as possible. So when I swing this over here, it will line up correctly. Oop. A little bit too far. Alright, so now what we want to do is we want to bring it in. We want to try to line up right with the edge of the wagon, like so. Then we're going to drop it, let it go. So, yes, I know it's long, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I can put belts in here, so I can hold everything down. And the longer and straighter they are, the more money we get. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a bunch more trees here and load them up, and let's see what we can get out of a load of trees, because I mean we got to get this knocked down anyways, right? And surprisingly the ground is not frozen yet, but I want to take out, so those two trees. Am I able to do something here? Apparently yes, although I don't know what I did. Is this what I knocked off? No, because I can't pick it up. But yeah, we got... I don't know where this branch is, so I can't really knock it off. I think what they did is they put a tree down in the ground, and that's why you're getting this this residue here. Okay, so we're gonna knock down those two trees. We're gonna knock down all of these, and then all of these up to here. I'll probably get this one, and this one, this one. Probably take like one row here off. Get these guys, get all these. Well, maybe this one, maybe not that one, because we can't really extend out this way too much. We can do a little bit, but we're gonna end up running into the hill here, so I don't know. We'll just clean it up and see how it goes, and let's see how many trees we can load up on this trailer before we can't move anymore. Ought to be interesting. Alright guys, we are going in the afternoon here. I have 7 trees hooked up, or cut down here. I think it's 7. Last I counted it was 7. The fun part now is going to be trying to get them to the wood shop. This trailer does not want to pull very well, it feels like, but I think if we stay on the road and don't go too fast, we should be okay. We're going for maximum profit here, so it's going to be most difficult. Oop, we snagged a tree. Most difficult pullback. I probably should have cut this one because this one is ridiculously long. I cut 2 other tall trees in half, so this why there's more than 7 logs. Should be 9 of them. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. Oop, it's turning funny here. Okay, now we gotta be careful here because it's gonna hit the wall a little bit. So I'll be interested to see what kind of a pull we can get here. If it's not very significant, we may just end up switching to sawdust. Wood chips, I should say. Especially since some of the local places keep requesting for wood chips. Oh boy. Okay, we're still going. As far as I can tell, we didn't lose anything. Not yet, at least. So, the nice part is every day here through the winter, we are gaining close to, I think, a little over 18,000 units. Whoa. I lost all traction there on the front end. It just went crazy. And we still got to try to get this up that hill, getting up into the lumberyard. I don't know how this is going to work. If it's going to be a pain like this, we may just have to wood chip it anyways. We're hitting stuff, that's for sure. Oh gosh. See, all of a sudden the tractor will just turn in a direction I'm not expecting, and it just a tough thing to deal with here. Of course, we're gonna get hit by vehicles here if we're not careful. And then we gotta try to make this corner here too. Let's see, will this car go through? Doesn't want to. Okay, so we gotta attempt to make this turn here. We need that piece to get past there. Come on. You know you want to. There we go. Hit that pole. There you go. Swing. Now you're gonna hit a tree over here. Come on. I'm sure the snow's not helping either, although it shouldn't be too slippery, but it's still not helping. All I gotta do is get up into there, but the only way in is through the gate up here, which actually is still open. Nice. I suppose we could just try to go straight up this hill, but where's the fun in that? Oh gosh, this is gonna be a tough turn here too. Okay, so then we gotta get it to right in here, I believe. Let's see how much we get here. I don't think the big one's sold yet. There we go. Let's look at our statistics. Oh, that's where I wanted to go here. Oh, almost $19,000. We made as much in that trip as we do in milk right now, pretty much. That's pretty good. That I can deal with. Unfortunately, though, well, I did it for the winter here while we're working on lumber. I turned it up to 15 times speed instead of 5 times, so the winter goes through a little faster. Just because we're not processing the wood really. It was pretty normal for us when we were doing it to make up a load of firewood in a day's worth of time. So we went out there, you know, mid to late morning and got done middle of the afternoon here, although it's going to start getting dark, so I'll probably just have to pull another load in the following day here, make some more cash, and see where we end up here as we go through the winter. But I definitely have some more trees to take down here, and I don't want to leave this equipment sitting out there overnight, so I think I'm done with getting wood for the day. But I'll keep you guys posted here as we continue through the winter. One thing I did notice, I left this out, forgot that it was out. It looks like the snow, let me shut this off. It looks like the snow actually will work with the equipment sitting out, because there is no snow there. I was going to check the plow here too. Does that mean underneath the plow it doesn't have anything? No, it does. Yeah, look right there. Yeah. Interesting. So at least under the tire tracks or something, it doesn't allow for it. That's a cool little feature. I did not know it had. But I'm pretty sure there's eggs that we have to pick up here. There's always eggs we have to pick up over here. I don't know how many eggs I have with me, but yeah, if we can get closer to, well, I mean, we will. If we can get, I was thinking 400,000. If we can get to like $500,000 here going into spring, it's going to allow for us to make some big changes here. We're going to have to pick up some more fields probably, but we're going to be able to push our cow production and milk production at the same time pretty heavily. So I figure if we're making 19 or 20,000 on 63 cows, we take it up to 100, we should be able to make close to 30,000 a day through the next winter if we get to 100 cows. So I think we have some big room to grow here, and I'll be interesting to see what the sheep do too. So let's see what we can get done here. Continuing through the winter. Crunch, crunch, crunch in the snow we go. Alright guys, I think I've got this cleared out how I want it. So we got a nice open area here. We can extend this all the way out to the road, which is pretty much ideal, I think, for how we're going to do this. I still have to grind off the stumps, but that's going to be easier to do in the springtime when we can actually see the stumps. This, I can't do anything about these, so they're going to stay. I think this, yeah, that tree's going to stay. And we can run the field up a little bit onto the crest of the hill, but I don't think we want to go too far. And I think that's about it. So, this is actually our third load of logs that I'm taking in. I've basically taken in one per day. Now that we've got this, 15 times speed that we're running during the winter time when we're doing stuff like this, which I think is actually just about perfect, because I mean, this is quite a load of logs we have here, and it seems like that'd be about a day's worth. I don't know how well this is going to travel. We are going to find out together. The only other log or trees I thought about taking out was a couple down in there, just so we can extend this field if we want to. And I think we're going to. I also want to take that corner one off. Beyond that, I don't really have any necessities for logging right now. Taking them in like this, nice and straight and long, we do get quite a bit of money for it. It'd just be nice if there was an easier way of doing it, because we're only making about $12,000 to $18,000 a day. This turn's gonna be rough. Come on. There's only certain days that we can do it. Obviously tomorrow being Saturday, I don't think we're going to do it. Plus, well, it's supposed to snow. So we're going to have some snow cleanup to do, of course. And we got a couple more days of snow upcoming, too. So in reality, we probably only got about 3 more days this winter where we can do some logging. And as it snows more, we're going to have a harder time getting around anyways. Oh boy. So we may not even be able to do it. So, at this point, this might be about the max of what we're going to do. Looks like we got a clear road here. So let's try to make this work. This car is going to get in the way a bit. Oh, we got past, okay. So let's try to take this corner here. Last load I took was some really long ones, and I didn't get many logs on it, and it was a battle to get them here. Absolutely ridiculous, so I'm glad things are working out better now. That's not the opening. The opening is over here. But I think if we end up buying a piece that has some more logs nearby, or if we decide to start growing trees, I think we are going to end up... Oh, what did we run into? Did we really just run our thing aground? And we cannot move, can we? That's gonna complicate things. Oop. Can we use this arm to pull ourselves backwards? That arm went right through. I don't think this is working. Oh. I think it worked. Okay. So let's put this here. Let's try this now. Yep, we are free. Let's not run that post over again. Looks like we've got two high side ones. So let's release the support clamps here, or the support belts. And sold. I think they're about the same amount that we're getting here per. We only got about 13,000 from that set, so not ideal, but it's still, you know, $13,000 more than what we had, so I'm not gonna argue with that. That's, you know, that could be a piece of equipment or something. So I think as we progress here, we get a few different setups here where we start maybe growing our own trees or something, which I'd like to do. In fact, we may do this coming year. I feel like a little field like this is almost ideal for it, growing a bunch of trees. Just because, well, I mean, there's a bunch of trees there, and it's a small field. It's hard to get in and out of. It's going to be hard to move the bigger equipment through it, so I think that maybe this coming year here, we're going to try to plant that up with a bunch of trees. We'll end up replacing it with a field like this that we can get a lot of acres out of in one shot. But I think we're going to park this guy for now. Don't think we need to be playing with the logs right now. And we're going to have to wait for the snow to come. I need to put some of this stuff away here. For now, I can't see here. Try not to run into anything. There we go. Don't use it much, so I think the log wagon's gonna go back here for now. Perfect. And oh, that's not what I wanted. I don't know why I turned it off. I was gonna turn the lights on. That's what I was gonna do. There we go. We'll park that guy. Still not getting anywhere with that one. We got that, the combine, we don't need that. This guy. I want to move our little conveyor down there. I'd like to actually, I want to move both of them, because if we're going to get snow again, I don't want snow getting all over the conveyors. So I think what we're going to end up doing is basically this almost like prep work. Okay. So this guy, I just want to get out of the way. So I'm going to take him all the way down here. So that way we can clear out the snow in this area. And this guy won't pick up snow off the ground, so I'm not worried about that. It's the other one that does. So that one I'm going to move off in the direction where we're not going to be plowing, or don't have a need to plow. So this guy, yeah, pretty good with right down here. Oh, that's what I wanted to be on. This guy. So let's move this guy. What I want to do, if possible, actually, let's pull it out. I want to spin it around, and I want to unload the silage that's on there into the bunker. So that way it's at least in there. I don't have a whole lot left in there, but it's still, you know, 78,000 almost, so. And I think it's trying to pick up snow already. Which I figured it would. That's fine. If it wants to pick up snow right now, so be it. It is getting dark. We'll get rid of the snow at a later point after it gets done snowing. For now, oh, and I hit the tires. Darn it. Well, they'll reset on a map, a map reload. So, not that big a deal. So yeah, I just want to put him over here. And that way we don't have to worry about it. We can clean up all the snow here, bring the conveyors back in, and we should be set to go. At least that's the plan. So I guess I'll have to let you guys know how things go. But I think for now, I'm ready to call things good for this episode. We did some logging. We made some money. Let me actually see how much we made. Oh, I do have to get some silage in at some point here. So we made 13, we'll call this, so 23, and we'll call this 19, so 23, 33, 42, so about $42,000 on clearing that out. That's pretty darn good. I am happy with that. I said we'll have to get some trees planted here going into the next season. I know it takes a few years to process or to grow them, so we'll just have to watch them grow up as we go here. But we got some big things going on next season here as spring comes, so I'm excited for it. But with that, guys, thank you all for watching, and as always, take it easy.